So I think we should get professional now. So today we'll be basically talking about important airports and ports, cities of our country. All the points which we will be discussing today are very, very important. These map points come in the exams of class 10 board very, very often. Try to learn them by your heart. You can see the name of 10 airports on the screen. These 10 airports are very, very much important. You have to learn them by your heart. At least 2 of them will definitely come in your exams. So please learn them if you want to score good marks in your board exams. We'll be first looking at this table and then we'll get to the map. So first one is the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, which is located in Kolkata, West Bengal. Second one is the Meenambakkam International Airport, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The third one is the Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Mumbai, Maharashtra. The fourth one is the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. The fifth one is the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. The sixth one is the Veer Savarkar International Airport. It is located in Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The seventh one is the Indira Gandhi International Airport, located in New Delhi. The eighth one is the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, located in Hyderabad, Telangana. The ninth one is the Kochi International Airport, located in Cochin, Kerala. The 10th one and the last one is the Raja Sansi International Airport, located in Amritsar, Punjab. If you want to locate these airports on the maps, then you must know which city and which state they are located in. So please learn the table by your heart, learn it very carefully. Now we'll get to the map. Okay, so let us start from Raja Sansi International Airport. If you remember, where is it located? It is located in Amritsar, Punjab. And if you look at its location on the map, I think you can see these two curves. This one and this one. It is located between them in the upper part of Punjab. So where is Raja Sansi International Airport located? Between these two curves, this one and this one. In the upper part of Punjab, it is exactly where it is located. If you locate it here, you will get full marks for Raja Sansi International Airport. The next one is Indira Gandhi International Airport. Where is it located? In New Delhi. The location of New Delhi is very easy, I guess. You all know. This small part between Haryana and Uttar Pradesh is New Delhi. And Indira Gandhi International Airport is located in New Delhi. So if you mark this place correctly, you will definitely get full marks for Indira Gandhi International Airport. The next one is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. So where is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport located? If you remember, it is in Gujarat, Ahmedabad. You can learn it very easily. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was born in Gujarat. So it is located in Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport is located in Gujarat. And for the location of Ahmedabad, you must see this part, this curve. And Ahmedabad is just slightly tilt from this part. Just below the Tropic of Cancer, it is Ahmedabad, slightly tilt from this point. Let us look at the position of Ahmedabad once again. It's just slightly tilt and just below the Tropic of Cancer. Just below the Tropic of Cancer and slightly tilt from this part is Ahmedabad. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport is located in Ahmedabad. So I think you'll be able to mark it on the map now. The next one is the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. Where is it located? It is located in Kolkata, in West Bengal. So I guess you can see this. This is where you have to mark Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport in West Bengal. See this curve. This curve is very easily visible on the map. Just above that is Kolkata, where you have to mark Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. If you mark it correctly, you will definitely get full marks for this. The next one is Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. If you remember it, where is it located? It is located in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. I guess you all know, and I guess you all must be knowing where Mumbai is located on the map. But still, if you don't, I'll tell you. You can see this curve, the big curve. There's a small curve here. This is the small curve and this is the big curve. You have to remember this big one. And here it is Mumbai, where you have to mark Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. Okay. The next one is the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. So if you remember, where is it located? It is located in Hyderabad. And where is Hyderabad located? In Telangana. So to mark Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, I think this line is visible to you all. You can keep your scale like this on the map and you can then see there's a just small distance from the border of Telangana and Karnataka. It's just a small distance and it is Hyderabad, where you have to mark Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Let us again look at it. It's just a small distance, just this much, and you can keep your scale like this. Then it will be easier for you. Where we have kept this scale, this one curve. From this one curve, we have kept a scale very straightly, and from then we'll see the border of Telangana and Karnataka. Just a small distance above that scale and far from the border, it is Hyderabad, where you have to mark Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Now let us see the Meenambakkam International Airport. It is located in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Which one? The Meenambakkam International Airport. For the location of Chennai, you must see it is located in the upper part of Tamil Nadu, in the northern part of Tamil Nadu. See, this is the border of Tamil Nadu and Chennai is located here. You have to mark it here, the Meenambakkam International Airport for Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The next one is the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. The name of this airport is not given in the NCERT, so we will be learning it as Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. So, where is Thiruvananthapuram located? It is located in Kerala and the southernmost part of Kerala. It is in southern Kerala. So, you have to just mark a circle there in the southern part of the Kerala, and that will be Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. I guess you can see it all here. This is Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. The next one is the Kochi International Airport. You can see this ship. It is for Kochi port, but there is also an international airport at Kochi. So you have to learn that also. So for Kochi, you can see this curve of the border of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Just below that is Kochi International Airport and port. You have to learn a single place for both airport and a seaport. Then the last one, but not the least one, is the Veer Savarkar International Airport. It is located in Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Where is it located? In the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Port Blair. You can see this ship again because it is a common place for a port and an airport. So you have to learn this place for Veer Savarkar International Airport. Okay. So with this we have completed all the important international airports. Now we'll be moving to the important international ports of India. So now we are discussing about the important international ports of India. So these are the 10 important international ports of India. Which one? The Kandla Port, the Jawaharlal Nehru Port, the Marmagao Port, New Mangalore Port, Kochi Port, Tuticorin Port, Chennai Port, Visakhapatnam Port, Paradweep Port, Haldia Port. And from all these, not all these, but all the ports of India, Jawaharlal Nehru Port is the largest port. And which is the second largest port? It is the Chennai Port, which is the second largest port of India. Now let us look at their positions on the Indian map. Starting from the Kandla Port. Where it is located? If you remember, it is located in Gujarat in Kandla. So this is the Kandla Port. As you can see on the map, it is near the ocean. So for the remembering of Kandla Port, you have to remember this one curve. It is the Kandla Port is just above it. It is here in Gujarat above this curve. The next one is the Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Which one is the next? The Jawaharlal Nehru Port. If you remember, it is the largest port of India. The Jawaharlal Nehru Port, it is located in Mumbai, and we have already learned the location of Mumbai. It is this one curve. You have to remember this curve and you will be easily able to locate the Jawaharlal Nehru and the Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, both the things. Okay. Now the Marmagao Port. Where is it located? It is located in Goa, the Marmagao Port. And the location of Goa is also very simple. It is just below Maharashtra. You can mark it anywhere in Goa. Okay. The Marmagao Port. The next one is the New Mangalore Port. Where is it located? It is located in Mangalore, Karnataka. This is the state of Karnataka. Which is the state? Karnataka. And it is located just near the border of Karnataka with Kerala. I think it is also very easy to learn. Just near the border of Karnataka and Kerala, it is the New Mangalore Port. The next is the Kochi Port. You remember? For Kochi International Airport, we looked at this curve. This one curve. For the port also, we will be looking at the same curve. Just below the curve, near the border, not the border, but the coast of Kerala, it is Kochi Port. And the same Kochi International Airport, same place. Just by learning this one place, you are learning 2 points for maps. Okay. The next one is the Tuticorin Port. Which one? Tuticorin Port, which is located in Tamil Nadu. Okay. So for this place, you will be seeing this one. This curve. The area where it gets the curve just near that place is Tuticorin Port in Tamil Nadu. It's not in the extreme south, but it is in south only, near this curve. I think you'll be able to recognize it. Where is it? Near this curve. It is Tuticorin port. The next one is the Chennai port. We have already done Meenambakkam International Airport, which is located in Chennai. So the same place is Chennai port, just below the border of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Just below the border, it is Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu. So you can very easily locate it on the map. Now let us move to the next port, which is Visakhapatnam port. Which one? The Visakhapatnam port. So for this port, you have to remember this curve. It is a very small curve, so you have to remember it. Just above this port, this curve is the port Visakhapatnam. So what you have to remember? You have to remember this curve. Okay. The next one is the Paradweep. Which one? The Paradweep port, which is located in Orissa. Where is it located? In Orissa. So for this, you have to see this thing. This. It's a peak-like thing. You have to remember this, then you will be easily able to locate the Paradweep port. Now the last one, but not the least one, is the Haldia port. Which one? Haldia. Where is it located? In West Bengal, Kolkata. I think you can see this curve. It is very easily visible on the map. You have to remember this curve, and just above it is the Haldia port. So with this port, we have completed all the 10 ports and all the 10 international airports, which are very important, and I suggest you must learn them by your heart. So see you guys in the next lecture. Please don't forget to comment if you want more lectures or you want a lecture for something specific. Please drop it in the comment box. We keep checking the comment box, and don't forget to press the like button. Thank you. Bye.